Ganun pala kayo, you go away long.
Kaklase ko yan for two subjects or 3 subjects sa public ad sa masters. And I respect him that much. And yun lang yung pain. No? Parang yung presidente na in-impeach mo, kinontra ko yun dahil ng laki ng respeto ko sa inyo. So that's the second time. This is the second reason why I cried. And that occasion with the Kagawags. So yung overwhelming support ng mga Kagawags sa distrito namin. Tsaka yung mga kaibigan ko nakasama namin noong 1992 nandun. So parang yun ang tumama sa akin. The third time was another Christmas party sa social welfare, yung social services department naman. Puro babae. Umiyak ako dahil namimiss ko yung nanay ko who passed away 2 years ago. Parang pagka meron kasi akong ganito klaseng problema, ang pinupunta ako yung nanay ko, nandyan siya, upo ako rito, tapos umusap lang kami. Tapos sabihin niya lang, hindi yan, just pray. Those are the 3 reasons. It's nothing about...
Have they ever confronted you about that issue?
Who?
The defensors? About this?
Well, it's usually in the papers.
Also never directly?
Never directly?
So have they filed any cases? No?
Well, they filed a case January that I have nothing to do with. And the other one is about, yun nga, yung 700 na sinasabi nyo. Pero it's in the ombudsman pa lang. Parang bine-verify pa nila.
So for the record, you vehemently deny na ganun yung...
Wala talaga eh.
Okay. Unless may iba pa tayong tanong sa topic na yun.
one last topic. There was this interview with Karen Lamela kanina.
Kanina? Kahapon ba yun?
Which is sorry po to cut you. Just so may heads up ka na. Umiikot siya sa mga email. I think I got that email 5 times today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's it about?
I also got it 5 times. Anyway, yung sa interview na yun, sabi niya there was like 8 to 9 million that was spent on food, supposedly for feeding people. But parang yung math nun, it doesn't work out to 8 to 9 million, but parang at most siguro mga 4 or 5 million.
Then you divide mo yun sa 10 programa, sa per month, per week.
So is that 2,500 people?
More or less. Yeah.
Total.
Yeah, total. So do not compute it on the number of people. Compute it on the number of programs, the number of months and weeks. Kasi continuous yung program eh. Hindi naman siya one program. Tapos kaya nga program kasi continuous siya. Hindi naman siya project or activity. So if you compute it, pasok yun.
So if it were a program, it's a long-term one.
Yes, of course.
So why not go through the bidding process? Kasi long-term siya.
Yeah, but the problem there is that the expediency is necessary. Expediency.
Yeah, I mean, at least maybe for the first, I'm not just, because I worked with AD before 23 years, so I know the process.
Of course.
So at least maybe for the first 2 months, you could have done that.
Hindi ganun yung nangyari sa bidding namin.
And then, for the long term, it could have been bid done through...
That's not how it works in government eh, sa mga local governments. Hindi. Kasi yung direct kasi ka eh, so yung immediacy, mabilis yun.
So,
with the same,
within the period of time.
Same supplier.
Well, institutional na siguro yun pagka ganyan.
Yung problem.
Pero within the period of time yun dapat.
Hindi siya, kuwari, binid kaya nga sabi ko, binid mo ngayon, hindi siya aabot doon sa pangangailangan ng tao ng panahon na yun.
Okay.
Sinubukan nga namin a quarter earlier, hindi pa rin umabot eh.
Sir, so just to get it straight, 2,500 people a month ang napaka.
No, do not count it on the number of people. Count it on the number of programs, the number of months and weeks.
But of course, there is a budget also for that. Let's say a budget of 10 million for, let's say for one program, there's a budget of 1 million for food. So you're within that.
You cannot go more than that eh. Meron ka lang required na...
Okay, one last question about the topic. Sinabi ni Mike na there was a waiver daw that you signed for no long the need to inspect the food kung na-deliver ba talaga siya or something like that. Is that true na may pinunang kayo parang waiver na wag na
kasama yun sa justification mo.
Na hindi na kailangan i-check yung food.
Kasama yun sa justification mo.
I see.
Part of it.
Okay. So, unless meron pa
Baka
kayo dun sa-
makulong ako niyan, kasi naka-tape tayo. Kasi merong pending na investigation sa ombudsman.
Ah,
Okay.
That's why you should not talk about it kahit pa paano. That's sub judice.
We didn't know that.
Oo nga. So anyway, unless meron pa kayong gusto tarangdon, let's move on na.
Plans and programs.
Okay, plans and programs. Sabihin natin sir na platform. Oh, doon tayo sa malaman. When it comes to Quezon City, ano yung nakikita niyong plano for QC should you become mayor? Ano yung what would you do differently sabihin natin from SB if ano yung Quezon City with Herbet as mayor?
But there are more social development programs under the administration. Definitely.
And will it be a continuation of the SB program, or you'll have something different?
More of the same or
More of the same or different? Or
Well, you have to clinically analyze the administration of Mayor Sunny Belmonte. The first term was more on internal governance, systems, and payment of debts. No? So yun muna siya. That's the first term. First 2
Fiscal.
years. Fiscal administration.
Fiscal administration.
And then second term was from the first term to the second term is local economic promotion, so infrastructure development, opening of new roads, connecting roads and bridges.
Infra talaga.
No? The third term is nakapagpasok ko na ng mga negosyo. Ito na ngayon, yung mas marami ngayon ng social development, mas less na ngayon yung infra. Kasi karamihan na ilagay na niya, nagawa na niya. So, like for example, concreting of roads. 83% of Quezon City roads are now concreted, na merong sidewalk, na merong drainage system. So the savings that we'll be having there will now be devoted for social development.
For the people na talaga. What kind of social programs do you have in mind?
But the basic social programs, like for example, senior citizen. Sa health centers na lang, masyadong ang health centers natin, ang procurement ng gamot, napaka-general. So we have to modernize our health centers or super health centers. Kailangan may mga computer na dyan, palilistahin mo ngayon lahat ng mga senior citizen na may hika, halimbawa, o may heart ailment, or merong diabetes. And then you will subsidize a little of those na kailangan nilang gamot per week perhaps. So that yun ngayon ay po-procure na gamot nung health center mo. Hindi siya yung, sige, order tayo ng lahat by Jesse, o paracetamol, lahat distribute. Hindi, meron kang specific target. And then you will require all these senior citizens or kung sino man, babae, mga anak pa lang, to visit you every week so that you can monitor them. Yung mga tao kasi pupunta lang sa health center kapag may kailangan na. Ito hindi, we'll train them to go to the health centers para matutunan nila na alagaan yung kanilang sarili. Of course, preventive is very important. No? So, tuloy-tuloy din lang naman yun. We will employ siguro people from the private sector to help us with that. In fact, most of our super health centers, marami kaming partners with private institutions like St. Luke's, FEU, to name a few. So, ganun. I think that's a specific program on health.
What else? Meron ba kayong development plans for business, entrepreneurs?
You know, it all, after being in government for 25 years, and only city government, I did not go to the national government or anything else. I've seen the city grow from peri-urban, from rural, half urban. And we were all part of the development of this city. As it is now, we are now, first we've done with our planning already for our comprehensive land use plan. Dapat itong buwan na to sasabitin na city planning. And then secondly, yung Quezon City Development Plan, tapos na rin yan. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to institutionalize all of these things already. Regardless of whoever wins there as mayor, the programs, the plans are institutional. We're trying to strengthen the institutions of Quezon City. Unlike the national government, nasira yung institution. Diba?